just want to introduce myself. I am Julie Becker. I have been a teacher at ECC for over 20 years and working with intro classes to the second year students as well. And I really enjoy seeing the progress from when you first come in to what you can actually produce in 2 years. So it's very exciting to see everybody really push yourselves to learn more about graphic design and all the programs with Adobe. So I just wanted to show you kind of what I did in my background. I've been freelancing, I don't want to say how many years, but quite a while. Unfortunately, COVID took my big clients, they're gone, and I'm just kind of swinging around with little things here and there. But I do want to show you a few things that I did do, okay? So, we're on page 4. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Okay, on page 1, let's go backwards. So this is a client that I still do have, is LCAST Lighting, and they create lighting fixtures. They're in the Chicago suburbs, and I've been with them for probably 3 decades. And the website is still up and running. I think I do have that up and ready to see. But I produced everything. I went and like this photo here is completely created from different shoots, different photos. Every of these elements, they were outlined, put on a gray background so they all look consistent. I'll go ahead and pull this over for a second. Do all the cell sheets for them that you see on the bottom right. This is, and I'll move myself over out for a second, okay? So LCAST Lighting, not just a website. There's a lot of work in here. There's a lot of products in here, and it's pretty cool. They are still in business. They are struggling like many people since COVID, but they're still kind of through here. And this is kind of my website that I created for them. Okay, let me go to the next page here. If I can get everything out, that should be floating on the top, but it's not. Oh, it is floating, but now it's in the way. Farron was cool. They actually got bought out not too long after we actually redid everything. Where can I put this so I'm not in the way? Did a lot of great work with 2 other people, one I'd gone to school with and his wife, and it was a humongous undertaking. Did learn a lot and had a lot of fun. The writer, one of the 3 of them, she came up with some great information, and then we found some great photographs to go with it. So that's really cool. Again, they got bought out and they're working well with their other company. All right. 3. I worked on this paper for over 20 years too. Newspaper, they just went, again, COVID took a lot of papers down anyhow, but then COVID came in and just shot them out of the dark here, and they just kind of could not get back into everything. I'm sorry about my picture here. This is kind of silly and annoying. So it was like, when I came in, they were like 48 pages, and when I left, they were probably more like 20, and that was a good month. They were a monthly publication. So it was pretty cool to kind of get involved with this too. I am moving my picture one more time. All right, number 4, page 4. Wickride is still in business. They do everything in-house now, but this is the website we came up with, and very interesting. They're rolling. And they go into, there's a lot of buildings downtown especially that have moisture in the walls, and they pull the moisture out and make sure the buildings can continue. So that was a lot of work here too, from the ground up. It was pretty cool to work on. A bunch of book cover designs for a company that is, again, no longer in business, but kind of cool to work with. They were great. They were my first clients when I was in my early 20s. So very grateful to this company and the guys behind it. Access to Care is still in business. I do very little for them anymore. But this is from what date? Can't even read down. 2019. The last time I really did a lot of work for them. So we've got their annual report, postcards for luncheon, save the dates, and then again a bus sign. So that's kind of work that I've done in the past, and some that I still do. But like I said, it's kind of slowing down a little bit, and I'm just kind of enjoying some of the things that I'm working with. So nice to see you in class, and I am looking forward to working with you. Have a great day.